The Obamas, the picture-perfect symbol of modern America. But what if that glossy exterior is hiding cracks no one dared to explore? Behind the charm and charisma, whispers have swirled for years, whispers of secrets too explosive to confront. That is, until now. Malia Obama, the eldest daughter of this iconic family, has stepped forward with revelations that are shaking the world to its core. Buckle up. The true story behind this powerhouse family starts here. Truth or tabloid drama? Michelle Obama. She's the picture of strength, grace, and modern leadership. As one of the most celebrated first ladies in American history, her legacy includes championing education, advocating for health and wellness, and redefining the role of a presidential spouse. But even the most admired figures aren't immune to controversy. And Michelle has found herself at the heart of one of the internet's wildest conspiracy theories, the claim that she's not biologically female. This bizarre narrative began circulating online years ago, gaining traction through videos and photos scrutinized by amateur experts. They claimed her mannerisms, her walk, her voice, even the way she gestures, didn't match the stereotypical idea of femininity. It didn't stop there. The conspiracy spiraled into allegations that Michelle was born as Michael Robinson and underwent a gender transition before stepping into the public eye as Barack Obama's wife. Internet sleuths took things further, analyzing family photos and pointing to supposed inconsistencies in her body structure. Some even questioned the documentation of her past, claiming gaps in records that could hold the truth about her identity. While the theory has been widely debunked, it persists in the darkest corners of the web, a bizarre mix of fascination, misinformation, and relentless speculation. Take a moment to unwind, grab your favorite tea or coffee, and enjoy this video with us. The untold allegations. Michelle Obama's story, as told by the public, is one of perseverance, intelligence, and grace. But during her college years, whispers of doubt began to creep in. Some questioned the authenticity of her academic records at Princeton and Harvard, suggesting they may have been altered or even fabricated. These claims, despite their baseless nature, have persisted in the shadows of her illustrious career. Standing firmly by her side, Malia Obama dismissed these allegations with a bold statement, "My mom has worked hard her whole life to help others. If they can't accept that, maybe they're just afraid of her strength. They can't bring her down with lies." The drama escalated further during Barack Obama's presidency, when a speech clip allegedly showed him referring to his wife as Michael. Although later revealed to be a misunderstanding or an example of manipulated audio, the moment was enough to fuel conspiracy theories already brewing among skeptics. For those who doubted the Obamas, this was just another slip in a growing list of alleged inconsistencies. Adding to the fire, Michelle's confidence and commanding presence have often been misconstrued as evidence of hidden power. Critics argue she wasn't merely a first lady, but a behind-the-scenes strategist influencing Barack's political decisions, painting her as a so-called puppet master who steered the ship in her own favor. Though no substantial proof supports these claims, they've tainted her image for some, feeding the narrative that Michelle Obama is far more than meets the eye. Her public speeches often emphasize self-confidence and authenticity, urging others to embrace their truth. But detractors question whether this message is genuine or a calculated facade to keep the public from peeking too far behind the curtain. With every smile and inspiring word, they wonder, is there another story Michelle doesn't want the world to know? Behind the accolades and admiration, some believe the Obamas are guarding secrets that could rewrite their legacy entirely. Roots and rumors. Michelle Obama's rise to prominence has inspired millions with its narrative of resilience and determination. Official accounts paint a picture of humble beginnings on Chicago's South Side. Her father, Fraser Robinson, worked at a water plant, and her mother, Marion Robinson, was a dedicated homemaker who nurtured Michelle and her brother Craig in a small apartment filled with discipline and love. This story of overcoming adversity has been a cornerstone of Michelle's identity, shared in countless books, speeches, and interviews. But not everyone accepts this account at face value. Conspiracy theorists and skeptics have suggested an alternate origin story, claiming her narrative was deliberately shaped to present her as a strong, self-made African-American woman. These critics argue that her background is too perfectly inspirational, leading them to theorize connections to more extraordinary origins. One particularly bold theory suggests Michelle's lineage ties her to a powerful, secret clan in Africa, perhaps even ancient royalty. Supporters of this theory point to her commanding presence and confidence as evidence of a regal heritage. They argue that such poise couldn't come solely from her upbringing, but instead reflects something more deeply ingrained. While these claims lack any credible evidence, they reveal the lengths some will go to question Michelle Obama's remarkable journey and legacy. The power behind the persona. Michelle Obama's life story is one of grit, ambition, and triumph, or so the official narrative goes. Her authoritative presence, magnetic oratory skills, and rise to international prominence have made her an icon. But skeptics argue her meteoric ascent couldn't be the result of education and effort alone. Instead, they propose that Michelle was groomed to become a global political figure, trained and propelled by forces working behind the scenes to reshape the American political landscape. Conspiracy theorists have spun sensational claims, suggesting Michelle's career is part of a calculated strategy by hidden influencers. Some even argue her story of humble beginnings on Chicago's South Side was carefully crafted to elicit sympathy and inspire support. A well-known critic once declared, "There is no way an African-American woman from a poor family in Chicago could rise to such heights without significant backing." These allegations have fueled widespread doubt about the authenticity of her personal narrative, prompting endless speculation about her true origins. The intrigue deepened when Malia Obama made a cryptic comment during an interview. "My mother always taught us that not every truth needs to be told. Some things are best kept private." Though she neither confirmed nor denied any rumors, her words ignited debates, with many interpreting them as a veiled acknowledgement of family secrets. Critics suggest Michelle's family may have enjoyed privileges and connections unknown to the public, undermining the image of hardship and resilience she often presents. Adding to the mystery is Michelle's consistent refusal to confront these theories directly. Her silence, viewed by supporters as dignified restraint, is seen by detractors as tacit agreement. One vocal critic quipped, "Silence may be golden, but in Michelle's case, it feels more like avoidance." For conspiracy theorists, the timing of her rise, coinciding with pivotal shifts in American politics, is the smoking gun. They argue Michelle is more than just a former First Lady, she's a pivotal player in a grander scheme to reshape society. Presidential ambitions? For years, whispers have circulated about Michelle Obama's potential political ambitions, and the speculation has only grown louder. Since leaving the White House, Michelle has taken strategic steps that some believe hint at a larger plan. From her record-smashing memoir becoming to her lucrative production deal with Netflix, her influence has expanded far beyond her role as First Lady. While these projects appear personal, skeptics suggest they're calculated moves to build a formidable platform for a future presidential bid. Despite her repeated denials of any interest in running for office, her actions tell a different story to some observers. Her frequent public appearances, high-profile book tours, and involvement in media ventures seem inconsistent with someone stepping back from the political arena. One analyst remarked, "If Michelle truly has no political aspirations, why is she cultivating such a strong, globally recognized image? That's not the behavior of someone who wants to stay out of the spotlight." Michelle's widespread appeal particularly among younger generations, adds fuel to the fire. Critics argue her efforts are more about building a personal brand than enacting meaningful change. Programs like Let's Move and her nutrition campaigns, while applauded, have been criticized for their limited long-term impact. This has led some to question whether her initiatives were more about optics than substance. Behind the speculation. Could Michelle Obama be quietly gearing up for a presidential run? The intrigue deepened when her eldest daughter, Malia, offered a tantalizing hint. "My mom always says she doesn't want to enter politics, but I've heard her ask my dad, if I actually ran, do you think I'd do better?" Whether a slip of the tongue or a deliberate tease, Malia's words have only fueled speculation that Michelle might be toying with the idea of stepping into the political spotlight. Barack Obama himself has added to the buzz, describing Michelle as a potentially strong candidate, while noting she seems to prefer staying behind the scenes. But rather than quieting the rumors, his statement has led many to believe Michelle is strategically testing her public appeal through her high-profile projects, best-selling memoirs, Netflix deals, and headline-grabbing speeches before officially entering the political fray. Critics, however, are quick to point out Michelle's lack of practical political experience as a significant hurdle. Having never held a government position, she could face challenges proving her readiness for the presidency. Moreover, her past declarations of disinterest in politics might open her up to accusations of dishonesty should she decide to run. Some detractors go further, accusing her of using her fame and public goodwill to pursue personal ambitions rather than focusing on genuine public service. Still, Michelle Obama's enduring appeal and influence make her a formidable figure in any arena. Balancing power. Critics argue that Michelle Obama's growing prominence has come at a cost to her connection with the working-class values she once championed. As the Obama family enjoys a life of post-presidency luxury, with lavish vacations, sprawling estates, and multi-million-dollar deals, some question whether her actions align with her earlier promises to defend the common good. While Michelle's rise continues to inspire millions, detractors claim this new chapter has created a divide between her polished public image and the realities of everyday Americans. They argue that her lifestyle, marked by exclusivity and wealth, feels increasingly detached from the struggles of those she once vowed to uplift. These sentiments have added fuel to the persistent rumors about her motives, with some suggesting her endeavors are more about personal ambition than public service. Though Michelle's achievements and influence are undeniable, the tension between her advocacy for equity and her life of affluence remains a focal point of debate. If you enjoyed this video, drop a 1 in the comments, and if not, let me know with a 0. I appreciate your feedback. Personal life under scrutiny. While Barack Obama's presidency is remembered for its transformative policies and charismatic leadership, rumors surrounding his personal life continue to intrigue and divide public opinion. Among the most sensational claims are those speculating about his past involvement in same-sex relationships, allegations that have sparked heated debates and cast a shadow over his otherwise celebrated image. These theories gained traction when individuals from Obama's time in Chicago stepped forward with claims about his alleged personal connections. A self-proclaimed former acquaintance described him as very open and friendly, fueling whispers of relationships that Obama has never publicly addressed. While these stories lack credible evidence, they have become a magnet for conspiracy theorists, who see them as part of a hidden chapter in the life of one of America's most iconic leaders. What adds to the intrigue is the Obama family's consistent silence on the matter. Neither Barack nor Michelle has commented on these rumors, which has only heightened public curiosity. To supporters, this silence is a dignified refusal to engage with baseless gossip. To skeptics, it's a deliberate attempt to shield untold truths. Regardless of the intent, These persistent theories underline the challenges of maintaining privacy as a public figure and the enduring fascination with the man behind the presidency. Speculation and silence. Barack Obama's personal life has always been a topic of intrigue, but recent allegations about past same-sex relationships have reignited a wave of speculation. A self-proclaimed acquaintance once claimed, "His relationship with a man I know well couldn't simply be described as friendship," further stoking rumors about Obama's presence in LGBTQ social spaces during his youth. Critics argue that his vocal support for LGBTQ rights as a politician might not be purely policy-driven, but could stem from personal reasons he has chosen not to disclose. These allegations have taken a political edge, with opponents suggesting that Obama's advocacy was less about progress and more about protecting his own narrative. While no concrete evidence supports these claims, Obama's decision to remain silent has left the door open for endless speculation. Many believe his refusal to directly address these rumors suggests he may be guarding aspects of his past he prefers to keep private. Adding to the complexity, his eldest daughter, Malia, shared a revealing observation. "My dad always told us not to care about what others say, but sometimes I feel he's genuinely pressured by how people perceive him." Her comments highlight the immense scrutiny Obama faces and suggest that even he may struggle with the weight of public perception. Critics argue that his silence only amplifies suspicion, interpreting it as avoidance rather than transparency. Secrets, power, and speculation. Barack Obama, once seen as a beacon of hope and change, now finds himself at the center of rumors that have left many questioning his legacy. For some, his silence in the face of allegations, whether about his personal life or potential hidden agendas, feels less like composure and more like an attempt to conceal uncomfortable truths. This growing narrative of secrecy has shaken the trust of even former supporters, leaving many to wonder if the man they once admired embodies the values he professed or hides behind a carefully constructed facade. Adding fuel to the fire are long-standing conspiracy theories tying Obama to secret organizations like the Illuminati or Freemasons. Proponents of these claims argue that his meteoric rise from a relatively unknown senator to president was orchestrated by powerful global elites. They point to his foreign policies, such as the Iran nuclear deal and climate change initiatives, as evidence of a hidden agenda to consolidate power for the wealthy. Videos dissecting Obama's speeches cite phrases like New Order and globalization as alleged coded messages to Illuminati members, furthering the narrative that his presidency was part of a larger, covert plan. Even Malia Obama has been pulled into the conversation, candidly sharing, "My dad often says real power comes from places you can't see." He laughed about the Illuminati and joked, "If I worked for them, do you think I'd choose to be president? I'd pick a position where no one could find me." While her humor offers a lighthearted dismissal of the rumors, it hasn't stopped conspiracy theorists from doubling down. They argue that Obama's unprecedented rise to global power cannot simply be attributed to talent or luck, insisting that shadowy forces must be behind his ascent. Shadowy allegations. Barack Obama's legacy as a transformative leader is increasingly entangled with wild conspiracy theories about secret societies and hidden agendas. Beyond the Illuminati, critics allege ties to the Freemasons, a centuries-old organization shrouded in mystery. Conspiracy theorists point to alleged hidden symbols in his speeches and hand gestures, including a triangular gesture that went viral online as supposed evidence of his allegiance to these clandestine groups. Malia Obama, in her usual candid manner, addressed the viral theories with a dose of humor. "I once asked my dad about those hand gestures people obsess over," she said. "He just laughed and told me, 'If I had a secret society, I wouldn't be stupid enough to reveal its signs on camera, sweetheart.'" While her remarks aimed to dismiss the speculation, they did little to deter those convinced that Obama's influence is part of a broader Freemason agenda. The allegations don't stop there. Obama's foreign policies, particularly his administration's nuclear deal with Iran, have been cited as evidence of his alleged cooperation with governments accused of supporting terrorism. Critics claim these decisions were not independent acts of leadership, but rather directives from shadowy organizations using him as a puppet to achieve their global goals. Some conspiracy theorists even go so far as to suggest that Obama has concealed ties to international crime networks, though no credible evidence supports such claims. When asked how her father deals with these relentless accusations, Malia shared insight into his mindset. He always says people will believe what they want, no matter how absurd it is. The best thing you can do is keep moving forward and let the truth sort itself out. Despite the lack of proof, these theories continue to dominate certain corners of the internet, casting a shadow over Obama's public image and fueling endless debates about the true extent of his power and influence. We truly appreciate you for sticking around and watching our video. Leave a 2 in the comments to let me know you are still here with us. Under fire and unyielding, Barack Obama's legacy, celebrated by many as a symbol of hope and progress, remains shrouded in a web of conspiracy theories that refuse to fade. His eldest daughter, Malia Obama, has offered a rare glimpse into the emotional toll these accusations take on their family. Speaking with emotion, she shared, "My dad always taught us that the truth will always defend itself. He said rumors only distract you if you let them take over your mind. But I know there are times when he feels hurt, even if he never shows it." Her candid remarks highlight the resilience of the Obama family in the face of relentless scrutiny. Yet, the accusations, from alleged ties to secret societies to claims of hidden agendas, persist. Some conspiracy theorists go so far as to suggest Barack Obama is a pawn in a global network, using unproven links to controversial policies like the Iran nuclear deal to fuel their claims. While Malia emphasized, "My dad has nothing to hide. The only thing he ever hides is how he endures all of this without letting it destroy who he is," the public fascination with these narratives shows no signs of waning. Despite the lack of evidence, these theories thrive in certain corners of the internet, perpetuating the image of a leader with a hidden side. Is Obama truly the global beacon of hope he is admired as, or, as skeptics suggest, a figurehead for a secretive agenda? These questions will likely remain a point of contention for years to come, fueled by an enduring mix of admiration, suspicion, and the limitless curiosity of the public imagination. Grave allegations. The most severe accusations leveled against Barack Obama have gone beyond whispers of secret societies and hidden agendas. Critics have pointed to his administration's nuclear deal with Iran, alleging it amounted to covert funding of terrorist organizations. Even more incendiary are claims linking Obama's name to the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, a tycoon accused of running an international child exploitation ring on his infamous private island. While these rumors allege Obama is among the powerful figures who visited Epstein's island, no credible evidence has ever surfaced to substantiate such claims. Despite the lack of proof, Obama's silence on these allegations has fueled public speculation. For some, it raises the question, is there something he's trying to hide? Others interpret his refusal to engage with these baseless theories as a strategic choice to avoid legitimizing them. When asked about these troubling rumors, Malia Obama offered a measured yet ambiguous response. "I don't know everyone in my father's life, but I believe he always does what he thinks is right." Her words reflect a mixture of familial loyalty and the complexity of navigating a world where their every move is scrutinized. The persistence of such extreme allegations underscores the challenges faced by public figures in the digital age, where conspiracy theories can thrive unchecked. Controversy. As part of the agreement, the Obama administration returned $1.7 billion in cash to Iran, citing it as previously frozen assets. Critics, however, argue that this move indirectly funded terrorist organizations like Hezbollah, known for their role in destabilizing the Middle East. These accusations have lingered, casting a shadow over what was touted as a diplomatic breakthrough. The controversy deepened when Malia Obama weighed in with a careful statement. "My father always stands by his decisions, but I think sometimes even we don't know the full story." While her remarks were likely an attempt to avoid speculation, they instead added fuel to the fire, prompting questions about whether there's more to the narrative than meets the eye. For detractors, the deal raises doubts about Obama's priorities. Was he acting in America's best interest, or was there a broader agenda at play? Supporters see the agreement as a calculated effort to prevent nuclear proliferation, but skeptics claim it inadvertently empowered dangerous entities. This debate continues to stir public discourse, highlighting the complexities and controversies of leadership on the global stage. Whispers of the past. Barack Obama's personal life has long been a target of speculation, with one persistent rumor alleging past same-sex relationships and secret affairs during his time in Chicago. These claims, originating from unverified sources, have added fuel to conspiracy theories surrounding the former president. While no concrete evidence has emerged, the whispers persist, drawing attention not just to Obama himself, but also to the entire Obama family. When asked about these allegations, Malia Obama's response was strikingly ambiguous. "My father always taught that everyone has the right to be true to themselves, but I'm not sure how that applies to him." Her suggestive tone, rather than quelling curiosity, only deepened public intrigue. Was she hinting at undisclosed truths, or simply evading a question fraught with personal and political implications? As a family, the Obamas have represented hope and progress for millions, yet they remain at the center of relentless rumors and allegations. Malia's cryptic remarks add a new layer of intrigue, leaving the public to ponder, are these rumors baseless fabrications? Or is there a hidden truth waiting to be uncovered? The question lingers, fueling debates and fascination alike. What lies behind the carefully curated image of this iconic family? And finally, let's come to Sasha Obama. A life under the lens. As the youngest daughter of Barack and Michelle Obama, Sasha Obama has often been seen as the quieter counterpart to her sister Malia. However, recent news has placed her squarely in the spotlight, sparking curiosity about her life beyond the shadow of her famous family. From her college years at the University of Southern California to her rumored romantic connections, Sasha's every move is watched with keen interest. The latest buzz revolves around Sasha's transition from a relatively private upbringing to her newfound presence on social media and in the public eye. With glimpses of her lifestyle circulating online, fans and critics alike have speculated about how she navigates the balance between being a young adult and a member of one of America's most prominent families. Recent photos of Sasha at a high-profile event, wearing what many described as a bold and confident ensemble, have sparked debates about her evolving image and independence. When asked about her sister's journey, Malia Obama offered insight into Sasha's experience. Sasha has always been true to herself. She's figuring out life in her own way, and I think that's something our parents have always encouraged. Yet this newfound attention raises questions about the pressures Sasha faces and whether her growing visibility hints at a larger role in the public sphere. As the world watches, the youngest Obama continues to carve out her own identity, leaving many to wonder what's next for this intriguing young woman. I would love to hear what you want to learn next. Share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll answer them in the upcoming video. A style icon in the making. Her style has undergone a striking evolution, moving from the polished, formal outfits of her White House years to an effortlessly chic blend of streetwear and modern glamour. Sasha's wardrobe choices have captivated many, with fans and critics alike admiring her ability to balance current trends with her own personal flair. At events like Billie Eilish's Halloween party in 2023, Sasha's bold fashion sense made headlines. Sporting a daring yet tasteful ensemble, she demonstrated her knack for choosing outfits that make a statement without compromising authenticity. Her day-to-day looks often showcase oversized jackets, high-waisted jeans, or casual sneakers, pieces that resonate with Gen Z's laid-back aesthetic. However, she's just as likely to stun in tailored evening wear, proving her versatility and ability to transition seamlessly between casual and formal settings. What sets Sasha apart is her thoughtful approach to fashion. She embraces sustainability by mixing high-end brands with vintage pieces and often incorporates designs that celebrate cultural and artistic diversity. Her style isn't just about appearances, it's a reflection of her personality, bold, creative, and unafraid to take risks. As Sasha grows into her role as a cultural figure, her fashion choices continue to make waves. More than just clothes, her style tells a story of a young woman navigating independence, balancing public expectations, and unapologetically embracing her unique perspective. Sasha Obama is no longer just the daughter of a president. She's a style icon in the making. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We're excited to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share it so your friends can join the conversation. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our future content.